You need to keep some of your older Social Security statements, ideally all of them. And that's a problem in this day and age because it's all done electronically until you're 60 years old. You got to go on there and at least download a couple of your statements. I'm telling you. So I'm going through my morning emails. As you can see, I'm all not looking professional. All right, but my man John writes me. He goes, "Hey, I'm already getting a Social Security check, but I want to know if there's any way I could see if I'm getting the right amount. I didn't like the way I was treated when I first went to Social Security." I'm not quite following his email here. I didn't like the way I was treated when I first put on Social Security and pay the maximum in Social Security for quite a few years. Okay. Okay, I'm not, it's hard to, there's no periods or anything, so the sentence structure is poor. Obviously, he's typing this on his phone. But it looks like he's saying, I did not like the way, I'm only getting $1,200 a month in a check. I didn't like the way I was treated when I first went to Social Security. I'm assuming is what he said. I paid the maximum in Social Security for quite a few years. I retired at 62, but I would like to know how I could check to see what my money should be. All right. And I told him, I said, man, you just got to look at your old statements. I said, it seems pretty low to me. $1,200 a month, and I have no idea how old he is. I don't know anything about this guy other than this email. But the facts are, I don't know if there's a way to retrieve older Social Security statements. I don't know how that works. But let's just say, for instance, he's unable to retrieve older statements. How does he prove anything? I guess he could look at 1040s. I don't know. I don't know what you do. You better, and that's what I'm saying. If you have your older statements, you can say, hey, look, man, you can look at the numbers on the older statements because it gives you a list of every year Social Security earnings that were subject to taxation for the 6.2 or 12.4 if you're self-employed every single year, and you can see it. And then you can put it with your indexing, your AWI, your average wage index for your indexed amount, and you can figure it out at 62 or 67 or 70. It's $1,200 a month, and if he's saying he was paying the maximum, that seems low to me. That seems low. I don't know how I would, and I told him, I said, I think you need to go down there and ask him. I said, it just seems low. Unless he's got to survive. I have no clue. A spousal benefit, I have no idea what's going on. But how do you prove something if you don't have the evidence on your side to show, hey, this is my evidence? Let them say, well, that might be evidence, but it's wrong. Something like voting. But how do you prove it if you don't even have any kind of evidence at all? I don't know. And the evidence that you need is to keep your older Social Security statements. And you can look at them and say, okay, 2015, 2020, and you can just weigh them off what your income was for those previous 5 years from 2015 to 2020. But man, it's on you. It's on you to do that. It's not on them. It's not. It's your money. Anyway, this can be a challenge if he doesn't keep his statements, and I have a sneaky suspicion he probably didn't. And sadly, because they don't mail hard copies anymore, that means you got to take an affirmative action to go down there and print them off. Not go down to Social Security, but go on socialsecurity.gov and print them off yourself. I wish this guy luck. We'll see. I'd love to hear your thoughts.